Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row. Pit road is closed. Catch the 59 car.
Alright guys, what's going on in the chat?
Have a slow car on the bottom, slow car down low. Get ready. The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
Luke, no. You change before start finish line. Give him his penalty. Luke not passing before the green flag, changing lane.
If you guys have admin abilities, you can do it yourself. I can't do it. I didn't see it.
Hey, y'all gotta lift to the corner, yo.
Nah, we don't lift this flag, yo.
Who's on the dial-up internet?
Holy shit. Zach, did you get in any of that or no?
Pace car's on the back, Judge.
Then that should fix it. I will, if you want me to, but right now I just need to talk to you. But maybe I should tune that, because then I will know if I'm talking over somebody at least.
I'm sorry for you, Dane. I was paying attention.
Plenty of time, man. It's a 3-mile track. Oh. Yeah. is this not working? No, I'm getting all that. I can't see that either until you get... I don't have good enough data for that yet. You haven't run. You have to... Yeah, nobody has, because these people can't drive one lap. This is interesting. Why is that not working? Let me see if I've got the right... for things.
We could not understand what you just said.
This is true. We can't understand him.
Get me chat muted.
He's mumbling. He might be shy. Some people talk with that type of voice when they're shy.
You probably should talk louder.
And they don't want to, you know, they just try to hide their voice while still using it. This doesn't work. Just talk. Open your mouth and friggin' talk.
Luke, I think you need to focus on not jumping starts first.
It was a great start. I actually was 5th by the end of lap 1, so don't want to hear it.
You're 19!
Yeah, because I got wrecked.
I'm not getting any data from this.
It's 1 to green.
That is truly bizarre. Why is this not working? It's working over here. It should be working there too. This is dummy data right now. I'm trying to get a dash view of the overlay working remotely across the two computers. Green next time. How far do we go? About half a lap here, and then you're going to be ready. Did they shorten it? Okay. Let me see.
Hey, old Torpy boy, are you wanting to go to the front yet?
If I want to go to the front, we gotta get past these dumbasses.
Oh, the WebSocket connection. I see what the deal is. Alright.
Yeah, pretty wide track doesn't mean we can avoid the dumbasses.
I'm gonna have to, there's gonna be an easy fix for this.
We could bring Turnbull with us and create a 3-car train on the top if we wanted to.
He's got half a lap to go.
You can attempt. That's if I even get up, dude. I have to wait for a hole to get up. But I don't know if I want to be up there, because if they wreck again after 2 laps, we're going to be junk. There's nowhere to go on this track. It's really a self-cleaning track.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of against having a flash at the damn track when I found out about it.
Yes. Yes, I can see that. And you have 1 fast repair. We're going to go green. Get ready. Here they go. So definitely warn me if you plan to pit, especially if I'm doing, you know, if I don't tell you to pit and you want to pit, make sure you let me know. So I look at the right screens and get it all ready for you. All clear. Yep. There's nothing happening. The other thing is too, point your entry like you're arcing in at Chicagoland, for example. You see you didn't point. So stay high, top of 3, stay high. Still 2 down there, still 2 down there. I'll let you know when. Stay high. All clear, bring it on down. Yippers. Nobody coming. You can go ahead and shut her down. Should be telling you the 51. Let's maintain race speed until we get to the pace car.
Now you hold back.
I tried to get to you there, Mikey, but yeah, I know I had other plans, and then I messed up the corner. Ended up top of 3 there.
Yeah, you gotta get aggressive if you want to up that position, man. That's fucking hated this gotta be that way, but you know, you gotta do it.
God damn, where is this pace car?
Coming into 3, Canfield.
Oh, is it gonna scare the shit out of me?
That should still be working, but it's not. What is wrong with this?
Running pace car speed.
3 and 4. Started going pace speed right at the exit of the 2 corner.
I don't have time to mess with it.
Here it comes.
There is just no way. I don't know what happened.
Oh, that's right. I see what the problem is. Easy fix.
Coffee break down here? What's going on?
I got passing the pace car for some reason.
I'm sorry, whoever that was. There was a car that was supposed to be in front of me, so I couldn't come out there.
My bad for the thing entering pit road. My car didn't turn on.
There are a lot of people went down pit road, dude. What's up, Flo? I know it, dude. It is. Literally. The car in front of you?
Alright, we cleared all penalties just because of
Oh, Wuxie, yeah.
the base car, so.
He's probably saving. He knows that. I'll let him know anyways.
Is the choose rule in effect for the leader?
Choose rule is in effect for the leader, yep.
Yeah, I don't know. iRacing Superspeedway, if I ran a league, I'd never put this track in it. I wouldn't put any plate track in it. It'd be all racing tracks, not lottery tracks. But people like it. For example, there are leagues that do just strictly money races, and they won't. Nobody will sign up if they do a track like Darlington or Phoenix or any track where you really have to race to get a win. What's that? Oh, 80 miles an hour, isn't it? Pace car's doing 90. It's actually 90 mile an hour pace speed. He might not be reading his chat. You know how there's little text messages, it appears, and then it disappears. And then somebody sends you something else, it appears, and then it disappears.
There's a long race left.
They're probably teammates. No, I don't hear them talking, so they got to be somewhere talking. Alright, green next time. I'm actually working on my overlay as we talk. I'm trying to get things to be the way I want them. But you don't need to concern yourself with that at all. The scheme? What scheme? Yeah, no, it looks fine. Oh, yeah, I get what you're saying now. Yeah. Pace car's off. You can see your leader. Get ready. Green. All clear. Now, arc down across the lanes right as you see the entry coming. You see how that works, dude? And your car won't shuffle up the track? Get some energy, you know, get some momentum towards the inside by pointing when you're still up the hill, coming to the entrance. Outside's running, stay low. They're there now. Remember to arc it in again. That's the secret to this track. You see how much speed that guy lost yanking his wheel to get it to stick? Stay low. Our outside. Stay low. You'll be bottom of 3. You can come up about a lane if you need to get your point. Still good for about a lane. You didn't point, and it shot you up, and it did him even worse. Yeah, go ahead and back it out. See that guy? I don't know who that is in front of you, but he can't drive for jack shit. Every time he goes into the corner, he just loses. He just loses control every time. And he demolished your front end, dude. Demolished it.
Reckon.
Slow her down. Get her stopped. Get her stopped.
I mean, 20, what are you... I don't know what you're blocking there for.
What's up, boss?
Why would you block that? I don't understand.
Not until we take it around the track at, you know, let's see if you can hold arrow. You know, we don't... You lost...
I reacted to what I saw there. I was trying not to run you over because I was like, I have a huge run, but that's fine.
Okay, that's a good idea. We'll take fuel while we're at it, though.
Williams, you always accelerate when the yellow flag comes out because you were wide open throttle, bro.
You're only good for fuel right now. Fuel and repairs. This thing's gonna be able to dump 5 gallons pretty easy, so...
Noah doesn't know how to drive the bottom.
Second up, middle back.
Check how many seconds of damage it is before you use fast repair.
Yeah, Mike's already got me set up, taking just fuel and repairs here.
This track is ridiculous, Chris.
Yeah, I'm fit for fuel here too, just to top it off.
You can drive it, though. There is a way to drive it. I've been coaching Jonathan how to make these corner entries. You can't enter from the bottom like a normal plate track. You'll swing up the track, and all the wheel you can put into it won't keep you from going up a lane and a half. You have to start at the top
For anyone else,
and dive down into the corner from at least mid-track.
struggling keeping the car on the bottom, use kind of like a half lane up and turn in before you get to the corner. It really helps hold you on the bottom.
I mean, he's trying to coach them because they probably didn't practice. If you practice, you can figure this stuff out in 2 minutes if you know what you're doing, practicing.
I'm gonna be lucky Doug right here.
Yeah. Meanwhile, good luck with the pit stop. I'll put the computer spotter on you so it calls your pit line for you.
2, 1. Right here.
You don't have to tell me your damages, by the way. That telemetry you're sending me, I see you got 23 seconds. I already know how much repair you have. So... your RPMs are 2,000, so you're fine. Yeah, and as long as the arrow is going to be hurt, but this is helping. All right, that's it.
Line up single file. Catch the A car.
No, want me to go back and count? I didn't know there was a limit. Was it your entry that you're worried about or your exit? Yeah, I'll go back and replay it. I'm watching now.
Got it.
You're the second box back, so the most you could go through is 1. Although there's other boxes, they're empty boxes. And most league rules don't care about that. If you're one of these first 3,
I'm not gonna be able to.
it's better. Yep.
past the 29, past the... Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
Union local host isn't found. Oh, that's right. It is the client. Or is it?
Catch the 56 car. Past
No.
the 74. Past the... Catch the 56 car.
It's browser sources. It's my JavaScript. If you want to, you can do it that way. I don't think you have, yeah, that theory has a big hole in it, because me personally, I think the wreck can happen anywhere in the pack. You know, you were kind of up front. He was that Noah dude was the second. He was in the P3 starting position or whatever, right? And he couldn't hold the bottom. He wrecked the field from in front, collected you. Well, you know, you don't have to be a NASCAR Coca-Cola, you know, to lead. I mean, there's a lot of people that run leagues. There was a guy that I used to run on his league, and the guy that formed the league was 1.5K.
Get ready.
Front damage flow, to answer your question from earlier, front end damage is way, way worse. In the zone. Hit it. Guy on your outside jumped it a little bit. Which is why you shouldn't be jumping. Remember, ease it down. Good. That's perfect. You're outside. You know he's there.
I've been chapter faster.
Got a lane and a half between you. A lot of room outside. Lane and a half. Okay, clear, clear. What kind of coaches? Oh, the motorcycle people. All clear. It'd be nice, then I can tell you, you know, how much more fuel we need. One more lap at this speed and I'll know. It makes its calculation at the stripe. Outside's there. They're running the middle. Bottom of 3. A lot of space though. Now you're clear. No runner coming, no runner coming. The entry's yours. Take your line. All clear. Outside's coming. There now, bumper. Roll in the middle on the bumper. Door to door. Door to door you pace. Ooh. Yep. Yeah, you might have to tow. That is insane damage. That's completely on you too, dude. That's unfortunate. Too bad. Will it run? Tow it. Your race probably could be over here, but how long is it going to make you tow here? I see it.
John, what happened? I went to arc it and it snapped. Mine did the same exact thing.
Yeah, this track is just complete and total trash. This track is just...
This track, I'm not gonna lie, but whatever. I'll take the lap down here and
This track originated in
get back out.
NASCAR racing, I have heard. I never had the game, but Blake's kind of an expert on it.
Doing that. That's what I had to do that earlier. Now I'm junked again, so
And
I slapped it.
iRacing's trying to make money off of it. They already owned the track. iRacing didn't need to scan or create anything. They had the intellectual property. iRacing had the track. because they bought NR 2003. They own all of NR 2003's tracks. So they thought,
I don't know what in the fuck happened.
let's try to make some money off from this track. So they tried to get Coca-Cola. They tried to get Coca-Cola to buy into it. And iRacing was going to call it, yeah, you are too late, actually, by my analysis. You tried to, yeah, it looks like you went into the turn and then tried to turn down the hill from in the turn. You didn't point early. You didn't point at the corner. You missed, when I say the corner, you know where that yellow line first starts to paint around the corner, like the yellow line, take its left turn? You need to point at that spot on the yellow line from the straightaway where they meet, so that your car's energy is coming down the hill when it slams into that corner, and then it'll stick at the bottom. But, oh, we're not. Thanks for reminding me. Oh, no, you are. It's full service. With all the skidding and stuff you've done, it's gonna, Yep. Now, if you had gone out and practiced ahead of time, this might not have happened. No, I'm kidding. No, but see, because I could have coached you. I could have showed you how to run this track, but... If they put it... I might leave a league that uses this track in a points race. Because like I was explaining in my chat where you were busy on at 10, iRacing was trying to do, they were trying to profit off of this. They owned this tracks ever since they bought their first copy, well, ever since they bought NR 2003. They decided they wanted to make some money off from it. So what they did is they approached Coca-Cola and said, hey, we'll call this the Coca-Cola Superspeedway if you pay us $1,000. And Coca-Cola said, no thanks, not interested. A non-real world 3-mile shit track? Coca-Cola said thanks, but no thanks. And so iRacing's like, okay, well, we're still going to make money off of people. So they put the track out there. They just had to name it iRacing Superspeedway. As a joke, a lot of people called this Redacted Superspeedway because it had kind of been hyped a little bit. Not by iRacing, but probably just, the rumor mill. Because it was leaked that they wanted to call this new track that was coming out. iRacing announced that they were releasing a track. And it was rumored to be called the Coca-Cola Superspeedway. And when Coca-Cola didn't bite, iRacing renamed it. And so since Coca-Cola didn't, they can't just use the name Coca-Cola as the name of this track. You're back, by the way. Well, you can see where they're at. Pace car's two and a half back. Is pit exit open? I think you made it out. Yeah, this track. If they wanted this track to be fun, they should have raced it with the trucks. Is this league always this car, by the way? Okay. Oh. That's a good thing to do because the next gen is just shit to drive. Nobody enjoys it, so... That's still way too late. When you're on the straightaway and that yellow line on the inside... You can, as soon as it comes into view where you can see the line changes from going straight to going around the corner, aim at the point where the straight meets the corner. Right about here, start pointing. Way late. Not way late, but that's sort of late. You want to turn, if you turn while in the corner, you're in trouble. You have to get the car. You do the same thing you do at any other track. If you ever watch me coach people from my stream, I never lift the throttle and then turn. I always turn, straighten the wheel out, and then lift the throttle. It's a quick turn back throttle off. Turn back throttle off. Turn back throttle off. You never want wheel in when you lift because that eats up your right front. If you watch Wyatt Tinsley, Derek Justice, Garrett Maines, you watch all these people, all these pro drivers, they all turn in that way. Unless they have to use trailing throttle. And, you know, if they have to, you know, trail the throttle. So, fast one coming. Stay your line. Let him pick where he's going to go on his jump. Yeah, Dalton. Way late on the point again. Old habits die hard. But at least this time your tires weren't hot and ready to spin. Also, you need to lift a little bit too. Try to bleed a little speed. You're only going to pick them. You're only going to pick up the frickin' draft again on the straight. Insides at the bottom. So this time, instead of pointing at the bottom, you just point at an imaginary line, maybe 2 lanes up, right? Because you're running. Okay, back out a little bit. You're picking up too much of a run. Point. There you go. That's better. And you just breathe the throttle. Maybe bring the throttle back 5%, you know, or maybe 20. Whatever you feel it needs. You develop a sense for that as you go. But yeah, you would have needed to. They're wrecking. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Brakes. 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 Okay, start to go again. On the high side. Follow the white and red car, if that's what he looks like to you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was, until, yeah. Let me look at my graphics.
I'm not gonna lie.
Why do I have to click advanced? Why not just let me come to the screen and see all these settings? Why do I have to go through the extra step of clicking advanced to see my damn settings?
Oh, I see what happened. Well, you guys have a good race.
Pit car middle back stretch.
Start shutting it down, man. Here's your pack. Lucky Dog gets to pit for free. Tire sets are limited, so I'm going to take your tires. Let me see where we're at in the race. 45 laps. We got 2 sets. Let's take a set.
I took a hit coming in out of turn 2 and
It's telling you Lucky Dog, correct?
slow on the backstretch.
Drive up to the pace car right now. Don't worry about what it tells you. Unless they change this code, you can drive up to the pace car. It's telling you stay behind the 8, but you don't need to if you're Lucky Dog candidate. Drive right up to the pace car. I know it seems weird. So, yep, it should tell you to go at the stripe. Wish I knew how much fuel we needed to finish. 323 about. If it goes green, you're gonna need a lot of fuel. We'll just fill it up. That's another thing I can't stand is when they put you on limited fuel. If they want to require pit stops, make it 134 laps. You know. Oh yeah. Well, I want a 20-minute race. What they want to see fixed. If you're gonna race in a league, you're gonna race once a week. You can handle a long race once a week. Well, then you don't make them full length. You just do like an NIS length race, and you end up with about an hour and a half. You know, maybe hour 45 with cautions. Yeah, everything about this track is just ass. I hate it. Ah, you don't suck, Wuxie. Wuxie says we suck. No, you don't. It's typical for these races to be, you know, about an hour works for most people. Weird. You didn't look too far back to me. Wow, what kind of wheelbase do you have? God, you bought expensive stuff. Hey, Wuxie. It is. Everybody has buyer's remorse over it. Everybody. Literally everybody. Nobody likes this track. Your lead lap. Yes. That is correct. It's a 3-mile track. You got a lot of time in pit road getting repairs. You know, it's very forgiving that way. All right, Dustin, what's up with you, man? You taking off for the night? We'll catch you later, dude. Gonna go green next time by. Luxie, do you have anything to say about what tracks they run? I'm just curious.
Hey, one of you guys tell me if I got a rear end. I'm gonna pull up right here.
No.
But so far, I've only seen plate tracks here, and that's a little disconcerting. But I do know that the schedule that I saw
So,
for the real season are really, really good tracks. I mean, really good tracks. I think you have a good season ahead of you in this league. Because this league season schedule is really, really fabulous. Whoa, Dustin.
how was your
Good. Congratulations moving back into your house this weekend, man. That's going to be a huge relief. It's going to be bittersweet. You know, it's not the same old house anymore, you know, and you're going to feel that. We're going to go green this time.
Like, I heard you had some trouble or something.
Find your gear.
Or something.
90-mile-an-hour pace speed.
Bro, are you playing on a keyboard right now? Like, what is wrong with you? Or are you having a seizure?
No, iRacing Superspeedway always does this. It's a trash track. Alright, you got jumpers coming. Just hold your line and let them go where they go.
74 needs a black
Outside.
Not get to him and pass him in time.
You are clear. And also turn down nice and gentle.
Whatever hell your name is.
A small amount of lift. There you go. I saw the backfire. The lift came a little late, but it's cool. Outside's fading.
Zach thing up passenger.
Oh, okay.
Tell him, like, oh, never.
You need to get around him. He's very damaged, which I think you can see. Now you're at his pace, still clear. All right, clear of him. Come down to the draft. Yeah. I'm glad to hear that, Wuxie. It's nice to know that a little bit of coaching that you've gleaned from me and hopefully other streamers. There's a lot of people out there that everything that I teach other people, I've actually learned from other streamers, to be honest. They're out of sorts that might help you get caught up. Slow car off the apron, on the apron. Who? Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, Wooksy's talking in chat about he's not going to settle for top 5s. He's going for wins. Luxie says hi. He was right here in chat. He could have said hi then, too. Anyway, you need 8.5 gallons. You got 9.3. So we have enough to finish. Depending on when they run out, if they try to stretch it, you might snipe one here, but if they have time to pit and come out as a pack, you'll be so slow from running without a draft that they might could catch us in a group. That's actually true. Two cars up, badly damaged. They're probably going to wreck their corner entry. That'd be fun, Wuxie. Chicagoland's my goo. Even better yet, I have a replay that Dylan Basin gave me a couple months ago when these cars were there. And Dylan Basin literally won every race at Chicagoland. Race after race after race. I don't think he ever settled for a second place anywhere. And you're all clear of that. So, you know, I'd pull up his replay, stream it, get on a call with you. Maybe I could even get him. Dylan would be willing to talk to you too. You know, he loves to teach. All it takes is experience, and also a little bit, he's a little bit gifted too, you know. To a large extent, seat time is lap time, but you also got to have just kind of innate talent, and Dylan Basin is in that category. I haven't been paying attention to who's been on iRacing lately, but the few times I've looked, I haven't seen him on. You will fall behind. Other people that previously were uncompetitive with you will start to gain an advantage on you and start showing up with you at the front of the pack and winning your races that you should have won if you had continued to work hard at it. So hopefully he's not sleeping on the job. Noah's got a smashed front end if you want to try a draft bypass on him one of these corners. You know, where you start to build your run through the corner and then whip by him on the straight. Or maybe he'll be nice enough to stand out of the way and let you in. I think here's your chance. There you go. See all those cars going 3 lanes up the track every entry, dude? You can't help it. You can't hold this track. You can't hold this track on the bottom. You have to come in high and arc it in like I showed you. Stay up at the top. Okay. Inside's at the very bottom. You can come down a lane or two if you want. This is good because this will give you some room to turn in. Hopefully, you got a lap car at the wall. Let's avoid that. One on the bottom. You made it stick. And you're all clear. Yeah, Wooksy, that's a thing. Working with teammates. And you're all clear. Well, he didn't like the line. The line you were racing was a pass me inside line. You know what I mean? But that's okay. It's not even time to race yet, believe it or not. With 9 to go. Bottom. Still on the bottom. Now clear. They got a 3-wide going 2 rows up. We'll see how they handle the entrance up here. Outside it did clear. Still the inside. Yeah, Wuxie, you're asleep at night, but you're all clear. There's a nighttime streamer named Eric Royce. He hasn't been on lately, but he normally is on every night. He must have a work schedule going on. Outside, fading fast. Now, clear. Yeah. I mean, he does long streams. He'll start at maybe 10 o'clock at night, and he'll go till... I mean, he does 12-hour streams routinely. And you learn a ton because he'll be on a Discord with other drivers, people like Derek Justice, because he's on NFR. And it's just so much to learn from just enjoy the entertainment, but you're not up that late at night. You know, I am. Stay low, stay low. I don't know why Caden is trying to race you with a demolished car. You want to pass a few. 7 to go. It's not quite time, but you could get rid of him because he keeps complicating your corners by going to the outside. There you go. We're clear. Inside. The roll on the bottom. Still the bottom. It'll be the 23 car slowly fading.
Mike, where you going?
I'm trying to push Dolphin out there. I didn't think he was going to leave me.
Yeah, you hung me out to dry those.
Now you're clear.
I know you're behind me.
Yeah, if I get a run, I'm going to jump back out there again if you want.
You know he's there on your inside. Heavily damaged. Still one there. Yeah, they're not ready to do that. Clear now, clear. The leader just dropped out to the apron. He's getting railroaded. This middle might work for you. Got one on the bottom. Now clear. It is. There'll be 2 to go at the stripe. Middle, stay high. Come on down with it now if you want. One more coming at the very bottom. All clear. That was 2 to go. We'll see a white flag this time. Careful, slow car up high. Nicely handled. You are still clear. I wonder what race is good here is the trucks. One more time around the circuit. He's clear. Or you could build a big monster run here and get into the mix, but they are probably going to wreck. They're jockeying, they're getting desperate. Maybe that's a better strategy, stay back. They're already wrecking. They're at the bottom, coming up. Go down, 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 down.
You fucking dickwad.
Yeah. Just push as hard as you can. That was...
That's getting a fucking protest.
Are you in the money?
That's for my dog Brody back in Bundy 2020.
Yeah.
True.
Fuck you.
I tried to get you to go to the bottom, but there was no way to turn it down at that point. And if you tried to turn the wheel down, it just wouldn't. You wouldn't have had the steering authority. That's actually Michael Thorpe's fault. Well, I might be looking at the 20 here instead of the 34. Yeah. So he went through the bottom. And he tried to go down there to block him. That's... And then netcode sucked them in together. So Robert Lukens was behind Sartaj. And Bridger's on the high side out there just minding his own business. Then what happened is... Robert saw that he had the bottom lane open and he tried to close the door on him by coming to the left, but Thorpe was already in there, and then netcode finally got him. That's actually, I mean, there's a lane open here. Michael Thorpe has every right to take a run to the bottom here. But that was dumb. He had no hope whatsoever. At this stage of the game, in the backstretch, you want to lay back a little bit. And probably the middle of the backstretch, when you start your run in the middle, he could have swung it down to the bottom through the corner and beat him. But he took his run too early, and he ends up on the bottom. Yippers. Yeah, that's... You know, if I were to blame anybody for this, it's going to be the 20 car, because he tried to play defense, but he went down way too late. And then really it was netcode. Just iRacing netcode. Okay, actually what I'm going to do is end stream temporarily because I have some stuff to do for work that's going to take about an hour. I want to go knock that out, and then I'm going to come back and stream either DMZ or World of Warships. Haven't decided which yet. So I will be back a little later tonight, so I will catch you later. Good race, and good to see you. Glad you got everything you had to do today done, and catch you. Good night. And chat. That was just a little quick in and out stream. Normally I would just roll into my gaming, except I have a little bit of a task to do tonight that if it goes well, I'll be done within an hour. If it doesn't go well, I'm driving across town with a key card. But I think I'm going to be able to come back and hang out with you guys pretty quick here. So let me close all those tabs, close that tab, close all this iRacing related stuff. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the race. Well, when I come back, it's either going to be DMZ or World of Warships. Maybe World of Warships for half an hour, and then DMZ into the wee hours of the morning. But I'm going to go get my work done real quick and be back for the big stream. So thanks for stopping by. We'll catch up with you guys here in about an hour. Bye-bye.